Alright, here we go. No fluff, no bullshit. Let's dive into this, head first, and shake off the dead weight that's been holding you back. If you're listening to this, your mind is already primed to let go of that old, weak shit that's been holding you hostage. You're here to change, and I'm going to teach you how to get there fast, so buckle up. First thing first, control. You've been trying to control everything, haven't you? Trying to control outcomes, people, situations, your environment, your thoughts, your mistakes, your future. You've convinced yourself, if you can control it all, everything will be fine. But let me hit you with some truth. Control doesn't give you peace. It gives you stress, anxiety, fear. You're stuck in a loop, like trying to hold a handful of sand and getting pissed off when it slips through your fingers. You can't grip onto everything, and that's good, because if you could, you'd be suffocating in your own little bubble. You already know how to let go. You've done it before. Remember the last time you let go of something and it just worked out? That's right. You're capable of this. Think about it. When you let go of worrying about everything, you start noticing opportunities. Start seeing the connections, the openings, the flow. That's because your brain is built to thrive in uncertainty, in chaos. Control is the enemy of growth. You're like a tree trying to grow in a pot that's too small. You need space, you need air. When you let go of control, you're not losing power. You're tapping into it. You're aligning with the universe. You're stepping into the river, instead of trying to stop it with your hands. Trust me, it's more powerful than you think. Here's what you already do. You're already controlling things, right? Yeah, I see you, but here's the twist. You don't have to be aware of it to be good at it. You're already setting things up, planning, organizing. It's your nature, and that's great. What happens is, you set up a damn fortress around yourself. You try to micromanage everything so you don't fail. Problem is, you're creating a prison with bars, made of your own damn expectations. So let me ask you something. What happens when you don't control something? What happens when you just allow things to happen? You think you're going to fall apart, right? But I'm here to tell you, you're not going to fall apart. You're going to be fine. You've just got to trust that you can handle it. Now take the things that you think you can't let go of. Let's say you don't trust people to do things right. You think they'll screw it up. Okay, what if they do? What happens? Life's not perfect. No one's perfect, and neither are you. But you want to know what is perfect? Learning how to be flexible. You know why? Because life doesn't give a shit about your rigid plans. Life's messy, unpredictable, chaotic. And that's where the real power is found. So how can you do this in new ways? Use your intuition. Your gut knows more than your brain can process. Your brain's slow as hell. Your gut's fast. Start listening to it. Let go. Get comfortable with feeling uncomfortable. That's how you grow. That discomfort is telling you that you're evolving. Embrace it. Delegate. Yeah, I know it sounds like a dirty word to you, but get this through your head. Other people are not stupid. Trust them. Let them help. Anticipate what could go wrong, but don't obsess about it. Put out fires before they start, but don't spend your life building walls around every little flame. Create space. Space to think, space to breathe, space to relax. Your brain will thank you for this. Why is this so important? When you stop trying to control everything, you free yourself. You're not a puppet on a string. You're a force of nature, moving with the flow, creating your own rhythm. You stop wasting energy on things that don't matter, and instead you focus on the things that do. Science backs this up. Your brain. It's an energy-hungry beast, and it loves predictability. But you want to know the catch. It works better when it's not overloaded with constant worry and control. There's something called cognitive overload. If you're juggling too many balls in the air, eventually you drop them all. The brain gets burned out, and your performance drops. You stop being effective. That's why people burn out, because they're holding on to everything instead of just letting go. Letting go actually sharpens your focus and boosts your creativity. You start noticing things you never would have noticed when your focus was on controlling everything. You start getting ideas you would have missed. You solve problems faster because you're no longer blindfolded by your fear of failure. What if you don't? Let's talk about karma. If you stay in that tight grip of control, you'll burn yourself out. That's karma. You're setting yourself up for failure because you're not respecting the flow of life. You're pushing against it. You're fighting a tide that you'll never win against. Guess what? The universe is going to keep pushing back. And when it pushes back hard enough, you'll crack and you'll wonder why. But if you start letting go, you start flowing. And when you flow with life, you start winning effortlessly. The universe gets your back. That's the law of attraction. You stop fighting and start creating. So why are you afraid? You're afraid because you think letting go means losing control. You think you're going to look weak or stupid, or like you don't have your shit together. Bullshit. The real strength is knowing when to let go, when to trust, when to step into the unknown, and allow the world to come to you. Your fear is nothing more than your inner critic, trying to keep you in your cage. The part of you that's afraid of failure, afraid of judgment. But here's the thing. The only way to fail is to never try. The world doesn't give a shit about your excuses. It only cares about what you do. So get out there and do it. What's holding you back? You're stuck in patterns of perfectionism. You think everything has to be perfect, right? That's how you keep yourself in check, but I'm telling you right now, perfectionism is a lie. It's an illusion that keeps you playing small. Mess up, fail, make mistakes. That's how you learn. That's how you grow. You don't learn by being perfect. You learn by getting your hands dirty and fucking things up. And those patterns, they drain you. They suck the life out of you. They keep you running in circles, never making real progress, because you're too busy obsessing over the details. Enough of that shit. Now let me show you how to change it. You interrupt those patterns. You break the loop. You take a step back, and instead of forcing everything into place, you let it unfold. You stop controlling, and you start observing. You see the bigger picture, and you let go of those little details that don't matter. You stop worrying about what others think, and you start thinking about what you want. You don't need to please anyone. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be you. You've got this. Letting go of control isn't weak. It's the ultimate strength. It's the ability to bend without breaking. It's the confidence to know you can handle whatever comes your way without trying to micromanage the shit out of everything. It's time to reprogram that mind of yours, break free, and finally get on with creating the life you've always wanted. This is your life. Don't waste it being afraid. Go do it.